should the federal government keep or remove vaccine mandates?
I think they should be continued until we're really past the hump of the pandemic. And this is from people who had to go get like our negative tests and do all this documentation to come in and go home. And I mean, I think people are already kind of used to it. They're not happy with it. But I think that until we know like things are much safer, I think they should be continued.
I feel like we all have free will. So I think it should remove the vaccine mandates. But I really like the masks. I feel like that's really helped me. Yeah, the mask they should keep, but the mandate, I don't think that should be a law.
Oh, well, you're talking to triple vaccinated,
flu vaccinated.
Yeah, face mask wearing young ladies that make our kids do it. Like, so, I respect people's right to be different, but
everybody has a different opinion.
I'm like, mandate the hell out of it. You can't go to a foreign country. You couldn't work in Saudi Arabia without being vaccinated to the hilt. You can't go, every other place, there are rules, and we wear seatbelts, and I just think it's a bit weird.
You wear seatbelts, when our children, before starting school, before starting kindergarten, they have to have all their vaccines, or else they can't go.
This vaccine triggered everything. I don't know why. It was because it came in quickly or something?
Maybe.
I think it's time to take them off. This travel one, especially at the getting vaccinations to go to and fro across the border I think the U.S. is as open as we are about masks and things, and I can't see the problem now. I think there was a time for it, but I think the time has passed.
Personally, I've not had a problem. I've worked in China for 4 postings. I studied the original documents from 1400 years ago when vaccine mandates and variolated vaccines were invented by the Chinese. It's just science. We're living in a funny world. Look, the issue is, as of today, 37,740 people have died from COVID. We lost more people in 6 years of war, less people, I should say, in 6 years of war. It's an interesting anti-science discussion that doesn't make a lot of sense, from my point of view.
The science is kind of showing us that it's a little bit less of a threat now. So, and if we do push more of the mandates, I'm seeing more and more people who are all for following the rules get tired and start to push back. So I feel like it might create more problems than actually have everybody jump back on board as they were with the same enthusiasm at the beginning of the pandemic.
What about you?
Well, I feel like just as far as restrictions go in general, we should probably ease up on them entirely. I mean, anybody who will be getting vaccinated has already gotten vaccinated.
I certainly don't think it's time to turf them just yet. I think we're not out of this just yet. We've been heading in good directions, but every time we head in good directions, I think we act too quickly to say, oh, it's done. And we try and get rid of the things that are keeping us safe too quickly, and then we end up going back into the bad spots that we were in.
No, I absolutely think the vaccine mandates that are currently in existence should still stay, and I think we were too quick to get rid of provincial level measures as well. So definitely keep the federal ones for now, for sure.
I think we have to keep something in place just to be careful, because everything we hear with the new wave and that sort of thing, I think that I'm just, my own personal opinion is that I don't think it's ever going to go away. And we have, as citizens, have to be more cognizant of that and do our role, that's all, I think.
I just want to say that I have had my 3 shots, and I'm a big supporter of vaccines. I got the vaccine as soon as I could, but I also know people who didn't want the vaccine or that are unvaccinated. And I think that the fact that these people are banned from flying inside Canada when, with the different variants, it has shown that the vaccine works more to reduce the severity of the illness rather than transmission. I don't think that's something that is very fair. I think if you're going to have a mandate in place, you have to have alternatives such as testing. And for me, it just makes me really uncomfortable to think that certain Canadians are banned from simple aspects of public life just because they made a different medical decision.
Initially, I was for the mandates, but the vaccine, I'm vaccinated and I got COVID. I had a week, I was sick for a week. I spread it to my wife. So it was like, I didn't feel there's really much gained. Other than I also have doctor friends and such who said they figured that it maybe slowed down the number of people that were holding up the ICUs. So once again, I'm glad I wasn't having to make the decisions on it. I think there was good and bad to it. There was good sides, bad sides. I'm not really for it though, not really for the mandates.
Those that haven't got the vaccination are still, I think, according to news reports, taking up a greater percentage of the hospital beds, which is creating still a problem for a lot of people that want to get surgeries on knees and hips, and they just haven't. They've been waiting 2 years for something, and for some of them, it's getting to be too late.
Not that shouldn't take precautions, but we're never ever going to get over it the rate we're going, doing what we're doing. So we need to do something different.
No, there is reasonable doubt, I think, that they're not 100% effective, and that's that. I mean, why force someone to get something that's not even really effective? Unless maybe you're at high risk and you feel like you need it because, you want to stay out of the hospital. So that's all I could say about that one. I am double vaxxed, but I'm no booster, no way.